Chapter 7 Historical Magical Girls. In Kamihama City. So, where did you see this witch? Said Truno. We were getting the groceries that Iroha-chan told us to pick up, said Sana. And so we decided to take a shortcut to get back to Mizuki Villa. When I sensed a witch, said Felicia. So I told Sana to get ready. And when we were fighting, this magical girl in orange interfered with us. She attacked us, said Sana. A minute ago. Hey, what the heck are you doing? Yelled Felicia. You better not lay your hand on my witch. If you do, I'll attack with anything necessary to keep this witch alive, said Sasa. Alive? Are you crazy? Witches kill people, said Felicia. Ugh. So that's what you want? So be it. Which attack these worthless girls? Said Sasa. After the battle, Sasa escaped. Damn it, that brat, said Felicia. Why? Why was that magical girl using witches? She's not with the Wings of Magius, said Sana. I know that, but we should tell the others what we saw, said Felicia, holding the grief seed. At regular time. So we got back here, said Felicia. You guys don't know where she went off to, said Ui. No, she got away before we can get here, said Sana. Strange. A magical girl with a witch, and yet not part of the Wings of Magius, said Iroha. We heard of a witch called Walpurgisnacht, and we believe this witch is trying to make a comeback. Walpurgisnacht, said Iroha. Walpurgisnacht, Iroha, is something wrong? Said Truno. Oh, it's nothing. I just remembered a girl believed her name was Caroline in my dreams, said Iroha. She said something about Walpurgisnacht coming back and Wen-senpai, said Iroha, shocked now remembering the Velvet Room. What about Wen-senpai and Walpurgisnacht? Who is this girl Caroline? Said Felicia. The Velvet Room, said Iroha. The Velvet Room? What is that place, sis? Said Ui. I can't remember, said Iroha. But Wen-senpai, I think he knows. Then you should tell him, said Truno. No, not right now. Not after that stupid text message, said Iroha. Well, we won't find out what this Velvet Room is or why Walpurgisnacht is coming back if you don't tell him or you remember what that girl Caroline said, said Felicia. Enough with the arguing, said a voice. Did everyone hear that? Said Sana. I did, said Ui. So did I. Where is it coming from? Said Truno. They saw a blue butterfly enter the room. How did a butterfly enter the house? Said Felicia. The butterfly landed on the ground and glowed, and it transformed. I am Lavenza, an assistant of the Velvet Room, said Lavenza. You're the butterfly? But how did you... Are you a magical girl? Said Felicia. No, I am not one of you, said Lavenza. Then why are you here, said Ui. I've come to talk with Miss Iroha Tamaki, said Lavenza. Came to talk to me, said Iroha? Yes, it's about what you five were arguing about, said Lavenza. You mean where you're from, said Felicia. You know well about Walpurgisnacht? What does this have to do with Ren-senpai, said Sana. I'll explain, said Lavenza. So please, listen. In Shibuya, Tokyo, Ren got off the subway where he met Ryuji. Yo, there you are, said Ryuji. Ryuji, you there? You have the treasure from the last palace, said Morgana. Of course, I got it right here, said Ryuji, showing his bag. Okay then, we'll head to Iroha's shop, the shop Untouchable, right? Said Morgana. Right, said Ren. They went off. When they were walking, Ren had a feeling he was being followed. It was like the times when Makoto, before she became queen, used to follow him around to make sure he wasn't doing anything shady. Or when An felt insecure that someone was following her that turned out to be Yusuke. But now it was him, feeling that insecure, and it was nothing compared to Makoto following him or An's. They made their way to Iroha's shop. At the front outside of the shop, Ren stopped. Yo, Ren, are you okay? Said Ryuji. No, I feel like someone's following me, said Ren. Following you? Seriously? Said Ryuji. Could it be the magical girl from the train station? Said Morgana. Wait, what? You mean one of those girls that Iroha is at the train station? Said Ryuji. Yes, I did, said Ren. We did not see her get off the same stop, but that girl was strange. She had this dreading look in her eyes, said Morgana. Well, if it's her, let's keep an eye out, said Ryuji. Right, said Ren. They entered the shop. Homura Kemi was standing outside the shop. I didn't know he went there, too, said Homura. Amamiya Sakamoto, how are you guys? Said Muhisa Irai. Ryuji and Ren talked with him. I see, where are you going then? Said Irai. He gave them money from the pawn item. Homura entered the store. She walked it over to a shelf of firearms. Homura has changed her appearance. She was now wearing red glasses and the braided pigtails. Ren looked at her as she entered. It was the same girl, I know. Did she change her look? Ren thought. What are you looking at, Mamiya? Sarah? That girl, does she come here often? Said Ren. Yeah, who the heck is she? I've never seen her before, said Ryuji. Oh, you're talking about Kemi. She comes here often, sometimes to buy weapons, said Ira. Mostly ammo for guns she possesses. Seriously? But she's like in middle school. Student. Why would she need guns, said Ryuji. That's because she's a kid. She used to live in Tokyo before she moved to Mitakihara, Ira said. Mitakihara? Said Ren. Yeah, you heard of that place. That's where the murders of those 2 high school students were murdered, said Ira. Really now? Said Ryuji. Homura came up with 2 boxes of bullets of FN Minamami. Is this what you need today, Akemi? Said Ira. Yes, it is, said Homura. No doubt that voice is definitely the same girl, Ren thought. Homura paid for the FN Minamami bullets. She looked at Ren and Ryuji. Is there something the matter? Said Homura. Oh, it's nothing, Ryuji said, blushing. Here you go. Nice to see you again, Mr. Kemi, said Ira. You too. I'll be on my way now, said Homura. She left. Ryuji and Ren also left the shop. Mitakihara, said Ren. Ren, what's with you in Mitakihara City all of a sudden, said Ryuji. It's because it's my hometown, said Ren. What? Said Ryuji. Back in Kamihama City. Lavenza explained what's with her 2 sister selves Caroline and Justine had told Iroha along with Igor in the Velvet Room. We don't know exactly what this might do with the trickster, as you know as Renamamiya, but this witch is involved, said Lavenza. Walpurgisnacht, as you call it by name, is a strange witch. It killed hundreds of magical girls. I thought Iroha and Yachiyo killed it. Completely, said Felicia. Well, apparently it's not over with these standards, but with your guys' knowledge on these witches, I'm sure you can think of something. For this reason, I have a request to ask you. Iroha Tamaki, you are the leader of your group, right? Said Lavenza. Yes, that's me, said Iroha. Then, Miss Tamaki, I will like you and your friends to work with the Phantom Thieves of Hearts, said Lavenza. Work with the Phantom Thieves, said Truno? Work with Ren Senpai's team? But why? I don't know. I don't want to bring them in this, said Iroha. Walpurgisnacht is a dangerous witch. I don't think your personas can withstand it, said Ui. I believe it can be done. The trickster is capable of the most powerful persona named Centennial. His arcana is the Fool, and only 2 other people are said to also have this power of the Fool. It's also known as the Wild Card. The Wild Card allows its user to use multiple personas, not just Arsene, Renamamiya's persona, said Lavenza. I see, said Felicia. By the time you tell him, I'll be summoned back for now. I'll return to the Velvet Room. It was a great meeting you again, Iroha Tamaki, said Lavenza. Lavenza disappeared. There was an awkward silence. Okay, so no one's going to question what just happened, said Felicia. I guess not, said Ui. We should tell Yachito, said Truno. Yes, and tell her to look out for any magical girls in orange along with witches, said Iroha. If she heads to Tokyo. In Tokyo, Shibuya. That was the city or town that you will call it that I moved to 10 years ago after leaving Tazaraki, where I met Iroha for the first time, said Ren. Oh, I see, said Ryuji. But this Homura Kemi is definitely the magical girl from the train station, said Morgana. Yet, was she actually following you guys, or it just happened to be a coincidence that she goes to Iwa's shop, said Ryuji. We don't know, said Morgana. And why does this have to do with her, said Ryuji? Hey, I got an idea. How about you ask Ira if she knows a girl named Homura Kemi that happens to be a magical girl? Well, I think we shouldn't do that right now. You see, Ren kind of got ghosted over an embarrassing accidental video, said Morgana. Oh, so Ira sent you something that she wasn't supposed to send and it went straight to you, said Ryuji. Sort of, said Ren. Ren looked it up and saw a little girl with green hair in a green dress run across the park they were at. The little girl had pigtails with a yellow circle hair ties. She was wearing a green dress. Everything about her was green. She was happy, but the girl stopped and looked at Ren, like she noticed if Ren was looking at her. She then minded her business and ran off. Yo, Ren, Earth to Ren, said Ryuji. Ren looked at Ryuji. There you are, you spaced it out back there, said Ryuji. Anyways, how about we all head to Mementos, said Morgana. Should I call the gang? I see if they are able to join, said Ryuji. Go on ahead, said Ren. Alright then, said Ryuji. Minutes later in Mementos. No one showed up except for Noir, Oracle, and Queen, said Ryuji. Well, yeah, Panther and Fox are busy, said Futaba. That's why, if you were going to call us here, you should have planned it better, said Makoto. Well, we are all here now, so what should we do? We'll fit in Panther and Fox later, said Haru. As Wen was about to talk, they heard laughing. Aren't we the only ones here? Who's laughing? Said Futaba. They went to find the cause of the laughter. There was Joe's, but he was with someone else. She had silver hair, blue eyes, and a blue magical girl costume, with a ribbon and a soul gem. She was obviously a magical girl. She seemed to be talking to Joe's. Oh, hello there, Joker, and his kind friends. It seems you're missing too, said Joe's. They are kind of busy at the moment, said Morgana. Oh, do you know these people, Joe's? Said the silver-haired magical girl. Why, yes, in fact, Miss Yakumo, said Joe's. They are the Phantom Thieves. Joe's, you shouldn't tell people who we are, said Morgana. Oh, my apologies. I just met Miss Yakumo, and I was just so excited to tell her what Joe said. In exchange, she told me about magical girls, which is what she is. Hey, do you guys want to hear about magical girls too? The real ones, not from fairy tales. No thanks, Joes, we already know, said Makoto. Oh, it seems you know about what I am already. How strange, said the silver-haired magical girl. I am guessing another magical girl must have told you. I should probably introduce myself, said the silver-haired magical girl. I am Mitama Yakumo. I'm a magical girl coordinator from Kamihama. You're from Kamihama? Said Morgana. Yes, I am. Oh, I've never seen anyone like you before. Are you like Kyubei? Said Mitama. You are very cute, kitty. I am not a cat, said Morgana. Oh, I didn't mean literally. I'm sorry. I mean about your form. I've never seen incubators like you before, said Mitama. I am not an incubator either, whatever that is, said Morgana. Excuse him if he's being rude. He doesn't like being called a cat, said Futaba. Oh, I see, said Mitama. What brings you to Mementos, said Ren. Mementos? I thought this was just a harmless labyrinth, said Mitama. Seems obvious why you're not affected. Well, it's not a really witch's labyrinth, said Morgana. But there are shadows here. You could say they're, like familiars. You definitely know a lot about magical girls, down to our objective, who we stand for, who we fight, said Mitama. Anyways, I don't really know how I ended up here. I found a weird app on my phone, and then I was here. I found myself in my magical girl form, so I thought when I was looking at the odd app, a witch's labyrinth opened up. I found her when I was driving around, said Jose. To be honest, I am kind of lost. You see, before I ended up here, I was watching over some girls but now they are gone, said Mitama. Who are these girls? Maybe we can help you find them, said Ren. You can trust them, Miss Yakumo. They helped me before by collecting flowers, said Jose. Oh, really? How lovely, said Mitama. Now, about what I was saying. The girls I was with, and one lady, we were together trying to figure out things. That's when I lost sight of the girls, and ended up here. So these girls, what did they look like, Saharu? Well, I don't know if you will believe me, but they were like if they jumped it right out of a history book, said Mitama. A history book? Man, sounds like a lot of Mr. Inui's class if you don't pay attention, said Ryuji. Something like that, said Mitama with a confused smile. You see, it was the clothes they were wearing, like 15th century. Anyone knows about fashion better? It's Noir, said Futaba. Me? Saharu? I looked at it everywhere, and I still can't find those bundling girls, said a woman walking by. Oh, Mitama, there you are. Have you found her and the others? Said a woman with glasses. Oh, Pernell, there you are. I've been looking all over for you, and no, I have not found her and anyone else, except for these guys, said Mitama. Who are you people? What's with the attire of yours? Are you on the English side, with those sisters? Said Pernell. Those sisters? We don't know who you're talking about. We're just saying here to help Mitama. Her name is, said Ryuji. Are you the woman Mitama had said earlier, said Ren? Yes, this is her, said Mitama. My name is Pernell Flamel. I am a magical girl. Pernell Flamel? I feel like I've heard that name before, said Futaba. Have you heard of me? I see. Well, I guess I shouldn't be unrecognizable by my name, said Pernell. It was the 100-Year War, after all. The 100-Year War? But that was in 1421 and lasted till 1431, said Makoto. How do you remember all of that, said Ryuji? Well, maybe if someone wasn't slacking off in class, said Makoto. Hey, what did you just say, said Ryuji? Skull Queen, we are not here to start an argument, said Futaba. Skull Queen? said Pernell. There are code names, said Ryuji. I am Skull, and she's called Queen. Mine is Oracle, said Futaba. I am Noir, said Haru. The name's Mona, and our leader is Joker, said Morgana. Oh, a talking cat, said Pernell. Well, that's not really that surprising to me when you got Cube. For your information, since you just got here, I don't like being called a cat. Even if I have characteristics of a feline, does not mean I am a cat, said Morgana. Anyway, we use code names, which are our nicknames, to keep our identities a secret when dressing up in these outfits, said Ren. Okay, I guess it's a nickname like Tart, said Pernell. We call her Tart, or La Purcell. La Purcell? Isn't that Joan of Arc? Said Haru. It seems we got a lot of explaining to do, but I think we can explain once we find our friends, said Mitama. I agree with Mitama, said Ren. Really? Well, we should start looking, said Ryuji. Anyway, we know our way around Mementos, top to bottom, so consider us your guides. Mementos, said Pernell. It's what this place is called. Apparently, it's not a witch's labyrinth, said Mitama. Really? But I saw familiars all over the place, said Pernell. Those are shadows. They are not familiar. They are like familiars, said Morgana. Oh, so you do know about magical girls, said Pernell. Anyways, let's look for these girls together, said Jose. We'll meet back here until we find them, said Jose. Jose got into his little car and drove off. Well, now that that's out of the way, come follow us, said Ren. Alright then, said Mitama. They followed Ren and the others. With Ron and Yakumo, they finally finished the photo shoot for today. Man, that was a lot, said An. She put back on her uniform. It was, said Yakumo. After they were done changing into their casual wear, An looked at her phone to see a text message from Ryuji. Hey, just wanted to tell you everyone is meeting up in Mementos. Oh, looks like everyone went to Mementos, said An. Mementos, said Yakumo. Oh, sorry, you wouldn't know what that is, would you, said An. Is that the place where you meet up with in Tokyo, said Yakumo. No, not exactly. It's a world only we can go to, said An. Is it a labyrinth, said Yakumo. No, it's not, but it's similar, but with shadows, said An. Shadows, said Yakumo. Yeah, well, I guess I got to go with them, said An. The Metaverse Navigator went off and brought Yakumo with An. What is this place, said Yakumo. Yakumo was in her magical girl form. An was Panther. It took me with you. An. It's like a labyrinth, but it's not, said Yakumo. I can take you back to reality if you want, said An. If I want, said Yakumo. Yeah, I think you would, said An. She was interrupted by someone screaming. Is someone in trouble? Said Yakumo. Looks like it. We should go check it out, said An. They ran down the tunnel of Mementos. Please don't eat me, said Felicia, running. She was being chased by a shadow. Melissa, slow down, said Elisa. There's a shadow, said An. That's a shadow, said Yakumo. I'll deal with this. You can help those people over there, said An. Right, said Yakumo. Melissa tripped. Melissa, are you alright? I think I'm gonna lie here for a bit, said Melissa. No, get up. If you forgot, we're being chased by a monster right now, said Elisa. Elisa saw the shadow came up. Oh, god damn it, said Elisa. She grabbed out her soul gem. An attacked the shadow. Let's dance, Carmen, said An. Carmen appeared and killed the shadow. What the? Are you a magical girl, said Elisa. I've never seen a magical girl do that before, said Melissa. Oh, I'm not a magical girl. I am a persona user, said An. Persona user, said Melissa. Are you alright, you two? Wait, Melissa? Elisa? Said Yakumo. Yakumo, said Melissa and Elisa. You guys know each other, said An. It's a long story, said Yakumo. Anyways, why are you guys here? You don't have anything to give you access to this place, Yakumo. Access? What are you talking about, Yakumo? Do you know this place? And who's she? Said Elisa. I'm on to Magamaki. I am also called Panther in this place you're in. It's called Mementos, said An. Mementos, said Elisa. What's going on here? We heard screaming over here, said Yusuke. Fox, said An. They explained what happened, and Yusuke was with someone, another magical girl. Alia Gray, said Yakumo. You're here too, Yakumo, said Alia. Seems you know one another, said Yusuke. We do, but we didn't really get along, said Alia. I see, said Yusuke. With Ren and the others, they split up to look for the girls. Ryuji and Morgana went with Ren. Futaba and Makoto went with Mitama. Pernell went with Haru. When Ren and Morgana left, the Metaverse Navigator went off and taking them to a palace. Whoa, seriously? Right now? Why are we in a palace? Said Ryuji. Strange. Do you think the palace appeared when we were looking for those girls, especially the one named Heart? Said Morgana. Could be. Could the girls ended up here? Said Ren. That's possible, said Morgana. Ryuji was trying to contact with Futaba and the others, but couldn't. Damn it, I can't get through to inform everyone else. It's like no service connection here, said Ryuji. Maybe we should look around, said Ren. Joker's right. We might be able to find out why the Nav brought us here, said Morgana. Alright, let's find those girls now, said Ryuji. They explored the palace. They heard laughter. Someone's laughing, said Morgana. The palace looked like it was a witch's labyrinth that magicals fight in. It's like those damn witches' labyrinths in here, said Ryuji. Well, look what the witch had caught, said a voice. Who's there, said Ryuji. Reno and Kubo appeared. They're wearing masks, sister, said Kubo. Indeed, said Minu. Phantom Thieves, said Ren. Who are you calling me? Said Minu. You're going to regret coming here, said Minu as she grabbed her whip. I can't wait to play, said Kubo. Well there, we didn't come here on purpose to put down your weapons, said Ryuji. I don't think that's an option, Skull. This looks really bad, said Morgana. Then it looks like we have to fight them, said Ren. Fight them, said Ryuji? Joker, are you crazy? That's dangerous, said Morgana. I will listen to your cat, said Minu as she attacked. They dodged. I don't like being called a cat, said Morgana. Come on out, Zoro. Zoro attacked. Hey, I thought you said it was dangerous to fight them, said Ryuji. You know how Mona doesn't like being called a cat, said Ren. Corbeau attacked Ren. He was drawn back. Joker, said Morgana. Hey, you stay away from him. You stay away from him, said Ryuji. Ryuji attacked. Captain Kidd. These powers you possess are incredible. But are you enough against a witch now? Said Minu. Reno had a grease seed. Now Zenobia, said Minu. Zenobia appeared. Those witches again, said Morgana. Damn it, I see what they are planning. They were trying to make us use all up our stamina so we won't be able to defend ourselves, said Ryuji. You got that right. Now this is your end, said Corbeau, laughing. Ryuji grabbed out a shotgun and shot at Zenobia. It went through her like it didn't attack. It didn't work, said Ryuji, shocked. What are you thinking? Those toys of yours would work again, said Minu. Why are they attacking us? If I remember correctly what Yachi just said, some magical girls aren't that nice. I didn't think she meant kill, Ren thought. So, Tamaki is really in a serious game of fate after all. He thought again. Joker, are you alright? What do we do, said Morgana. Ren got up. Let's retreat, said Ren. Retreat? Dude, do you think they're going to let that happen? They are all ready to murder us, said Ryuji. We have no choice in the matter, Skull. We have to fall back, said Morgana. Okay, let's go, said Ryuji. They started to run away to escape. Where do you think you're going? Said Corbeau, chasing them. Zenobia's familiars attacked them as they ran. They're getting up on us. Mona, turn into a car, said Ryuji. I can't. I'm busy running at the moment. Give me a sec, said Morgana. We're almost there, said Ren. Zenobia attacked it with a sandstorm. I can't see, said Morgana. Is this a sandstorm? We're not even in a desert like Futaba's palace, said Ryuji. It's coming from the witch, said Ren. Yeah, no wonder, said Morgana. You're not going anywhere, said Corbeau. Skull Mona now, said Ren. Mona, with the Metaverse Navigator, was able to get out of Mementos. They were able to get out, or so they thought. Thank goodness we were out of there, right, Joker, said Morgana. Joker, said Ryuji. Ren didn't make it out of the palace in time. He didn't make it, said Morgana. No, I am not leaving him behind. He's my best bud, said Ryuji. Ryuji tried to get access back into the palace. Skull, you can't go back. You used up all of your stamina, said Morgana. You wouldn't leave Joker behind, would you? Said Ryuji. No, I won't. It's just not in this case. He should have made it out, like we do. But why, out of all places, said Morgana. What? I can't go back? The nav says there's no palace here, yet we were in one a second ago, said Ryuji. But that's impossible. A palace can't just disappear like that once it's been discovered, said Morgana. We have to tell the others and get Joker out of there, said Ryuji. Let's go, said Morgana. They left. So you got transported with you, I mean Fox, when you were next to him, said Yachito. Not the first time it happened. I did the same thing with Panther before I became a Persona user, said Yusuke. And I didn't really get transported by him. I found that odd-looking app on my phone, which took me here, said Alia. It wasn't until he turned around and saw him looking at me, and then we heard screaming. So you found the Metaverse Navigator on your phone. That shouldn't have happened, said An. Look, I don't know the difference between right or wrong at this point, but obviously you know more about this place, said Alia. Well, yeah, I don't know if you know this by now, but we are part of the Phantom Thieves, said An. What does this talk about Phantom Thieves, said Elisa. Oh, let me explain, said An. Guys, said Ryuji. Skull, there you are. Where's everyone else, said An. We have a problem, you guys. We have no time to explain, said Morgana. A problem? Wait a minute, Yachijo is here? You said we don't have time to question now. Tell us already, said An. It's Joker. He got trapped in the palace. We can't get him out, said Morgana. What? Said Yusuke. That's impossible, said An. I know it is, but we got to go get everyone together now. It's an emergency, Morgana. Hold up, we don't know what's going on here, said Elisa. Wait a minute, are you two of the girls? said Ryuji. One of the girls, what are you talking about? said Elisa. Well, these are other magical girls with Mitama and Pernell, said Ryuji. Wait, you know where Mitama and Pernell are? said Melissa. If we regroup, we will be able to tell them that we found you two, said Morgana. Then what are you waiting for, cats? said Elisa. I'm just gonna let that slide, you're calling me a cat, said Morgana. Let's get going, everyone, said An. Ren hid from Kabo and a familiar from Zenobia. Damn it, I know one of them didn't make it out, so where is he? said Kabo. Ren's arm is bleeding, so he put his hand on the wound to stop it from bleeding. Don't worry, sister. He wouldn't have gotten that far. And we will tell Lapin to look through the other place, said Minu. Yeah, she can get those other people, said Kabo. For now, the familiar can scope out the areas, then we'll forget him, said Minu. He heard Kabiru and Minu walk away. Then he heard walking coming up the hallway that he was hiding in. Did they find me already? Ren thought. He grabbed out one of his knives. Then the figure steps out of the dark hallway. It was a little girl. To be continued.